Good morning, guys. How you doing?
How are you?
I'm good. I'm hanging, man. I'm on daddy duty this morning, man. We got to do a little parents-teachers thing, so I couldn't make it into the office today. Yeah.
Okay. Do you find that the teachers know who you are, or man? Do they immediately start talking football at the parent-teacher conference?
You know what? We start off with the kids, but we always get a football question. But I mean that's expected, and I'm okay with that. It's funny that I still get a lot of Tom Brady questions too. I mean, how was Tom? You know, this that. I'm like, everybody want to know how Tom is, so it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
Well, you look at this loss on Sunday, a couple days later, and first of all, we talked a lot about it yesterday, but it is a game that you kind of let get away from you, and a game that you could have and should have won. When you look at
Absolutely.
when you look at where this team is with Jacoby Brissett, are you like Wiggy and you're starting to lean toward why not get Drake Maye in there?
No, not yet. It's still give him some time. I think Jacoby is playing well enough right now. He's leading the team. Of course, everyone can get better. It's still early, but I mean, he has to wait his turn. And they brought Jacoby in for a reason. And he's not stinking up the joint. I wouldn't say that. So you leave him in there right now.
Ty, when you look at
in my opinion,
right, when you start to kind of figure this out, I don't know if you've ever dealt with it before as a player, but when you look at the defense and you start to carry a football team, when does frustration set in towards the offense where you go, man, we're doing everything in our power, help us out? When do you, as like a defensive player, if you ever been in that position, like when does that frustration set in, or does it ever set in?
I mean, it sets in because, I mean, if you're out there on the field a lot, but no, let's not get frustrated with the offense. We gonna talk about the defense today. I mean, you can't give up 10 receptions, 129 yards of DK Metcalf, and then I don't even know how to say his name, Smith, whatever, 12 receptions for 117 yards. Yeah. That's unacceptable from a secondary standpoint. So I'm more about that. You got to get off the field on third down. You can't give up 22 catches for 250 yards in the passing game. You made Geno Smith look like Tom Brady, Peyton Manning. Now you're going up against Aaron Rodgers. Oh, they better figure it the hell out. That's defense. I'm not blaming it on the offense. Offense was moving the ball. They did what they can for what they're working with. They got Hunter Henry up there looking like baby Gronk out there. I like what the offense is doing because they're running the ball well. I mean, in the passing game, he's taking what the defense gives him. So I think they're doing a serviceable job considering with the talent they're working with. Defensively, that's got to be the strength right now. And you can't give up that in the passing game, Wiggy. You know that. Come on, man.
But Ty, now you're facing a Jets team without Juwan Bentley. You might have lost him for the year. So how much does that take a hit for the defense?
It's going to be a major hit, so who's going to step up? You're playing against Aaron Rodgers, and they got a two-headed monster over there in New York in the running game with Breece Hall and Allen. Now Aaron Rodgers, he's looking like he's pinpointing, and some of the passes I've seen him do, they're going to have to step their game up this week. You're going to have to put this one behind you, but this is a game that you let get away. I had them to win, and they blew it.
Ty, but if you look at defensively, I know they let DK Metcalf, they blew coverage, but if you look at what Christian Gonzalez has been able to do, I think when he was on DK Metcalf only had maybe one or two catches. He kind of was able to limit him. So is it more about the defense starting to, you say, well, if we got a guy like Gonzalez, let's put him on the opponent's best player and just keep him on him the all game and play man-to-man?
Hold on. Wiggy, How in the hell, who figured that one out? When Christian Gonzalez was on him, he only had one or two catches. I'd like to see that stat because when somebody end up with 10 for 129 and you had somebody there that he can't catch the ball on, hey, that's a coach's fault right there as far as I'm concerned. You know what I mean? You gotta put your best guy. You gotta put your best guy out there, on him if he's like that. But this is also another guy that had 12 catches. So, as far as the secondary standpoint, no one wins. No one stands out and say, "Oh, he had a good game on him" and all that, because you had two players catch 22 passes. So, no, Christian Gonzalez, don't nobody get no damn credit when you let any receiver go out there and beat you like that. They beat him like a drum.
Ty, Matt Light was on this show a couple weeks ago talking about injuries the first few weeks of the season and tying it into the way training camp happens now, the way preseason happens now. And you look at whether it's Cooper Kupp or Debo or any of these injuries that happened this past week. Do you agree with Matt Light on that?
Injuries are a part of the game. Injuries happen, so it's always next man up. So for us, Wiggy, we always had injuries. Somebody come in, come out, come in and do your job. So I don't let the injuries be an excuse. Yes, if it's a long-term thing, could it hurt you long-term, especially if it's a key guy? But the injury excuses in the NFL, man, everyone's supposed to be good.
But Matt,
you know what I mean? So I don't.
was basically saying that the league needs to go back to guys actually hitting each other in training camp.
You know what? You can look at it both ways. Like, as a player, you like it because you get to play longer and you get to make more money, all that good stuff. But when it comes to the game and staying out there, you have to get hit. So it's that catch-22. At the end of the day, it's a business. So from, a coaches and the ownership standpoint, they want to keep the players on as long as they can. But when that real live action comes, if you're not used to falling and you're not used to getting hit, that can be a problem. I mean, I don't know when the last time a guy like Aaron Rodgers even played, even when he was with Green Bay, when he even played in the preseason. You know what I mean? So it's like, that's the risk that you take. But at the same time, you invested a lot of money in these players, and it's a lot more money even in the positional players. So they're trying to protect their investment. So I can look at it from both ends. But when you perform out there on the field and you get hurt, that's the chance that the owners and coaches are willing to take. But I see what they're trying to do is to protect their investments, because it's a lot of money invested in these individuals.
Ty, I just watched this.
And speaking of Matt Light, Wiggy, I got to ask this. Wiggy, you going to Matt? I'm going to Matt Light's thing today, since you brought up Matt. So after we do the whole daddy thing, I'm gonna go over there and go shoot some guns with Matt Light. Is you going? Anybody going over there?
I don't know yet. I was thinking about it, but I guess it depends on what I got after this.
I gotta say this for everybody. Is Matt
I gotta
Light,
see what I got.
Matt Light is the only.
I gotta text the wife. Is there anything to do? And then if there's nothing to do, I'll go over there. But if there's something to do.
Damn. Hey, Greg, we little dude. Look, I know happy wife, happy life. You got to check in and go to your teammates stuff.
Well, you got to check in just to make sure everything's good.
Yeah.
You should have had that. We already knew about Matt Light's thing. And I got to say this about Matt Light. Matt Light is one of the coolest guys out there, because he's the only white guy I know that can get some brothers to go to the woods with other people with guns that hunt for a living, because we don't do that. You know what I mean? So I was like, hey, Matt Light is bringing the brothers together to go to the woods with other white guys with guns, and we going to have a good time. I said, so Matt is my guy. So I'm gonna go there, but I'm just letting everybody know that I'm with Matt Light. I'm going to Matt Light stage. If y'all don't see me tomorrow, I'm with Matt.
It's a great event. It is the Matt Light Celebrity Shootout is a great event. Curtis, you had a question, I think.
Oh, it's awesome. But we had a great time, and I'm gonna be in the competition. And if you win, you get a nice handgun that they're gifting me. You know what I mean? So I mean, it's supposed to be a pretty badass gun. Even though I'm not a gun guy, but for the sake of competition, I'm going to kick somebody's ass. I'm just saying. I'm just put that out there right now.
And nice to have if you run into the coyotes on your early morning walks again.
Absolutely. Hey, do you shoot, Greg, Curtis? Anybody shoot over there?
No, I am afraid of guns. I'm just happy now that I know that that's the prize that Wiggy is not going.
All right, I might have to pull up now if they're giving away a free gun. Because I'm a gun guy, Ty.
Hey, come on. Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I'm a gun guy, so I might have to pull up.
Yeah. And Curtis, let me tell you something, because you're on the air and everybody know who Curtis is. Even if you're not a gun guy, say you're a gun guy. You don't want to leave your house open and stuff like
That's
that,
right.
man. So, hey, Curtis
Curtis
is a gun guy, everyone. Curtis is a gun guy. Do not stop over Curtis's house.
Thank you. Much
He's
appreciated.
He's more of a booby trap guy.
Well, hold the trap. Ty, I don't know how I'm going to ask this question now, but anyway, I was just thinking about how crappy the offense is, like why they didn't put any money into it. Isn't it frustrating when you see these other teams, how there's no separation, there's no talent, the offensive line is porous? Like, why did they build the offense this poorly?
I have no idea, especially when you're going to, invest in a quarterback that high in the draft. I mean, you got to get some people to work with. You got to protect them. So, I mean, that will get frustrating as a defense. Is like, you're not moving the ball. As a team, man, I'm like, who's going to go out there and get it on third down? We know what the tight ends can do. I mean, Hunter Henry is serviceable. He had a great job, but no one out there on that receiver scares you. They don't have nobody that can scare you. So I don't understand it either. I know we had salary cap money, didn't we?
Yeah, they had plenty of money.
Did we have a lot of money?
Yep, money wasn't the issue.
Yeah. See, money wasn't the issue. And then I've heard about some of the trades, but you got to go get your quarterback protection up front, and you got to give them somebody to throw the ball to. Like I said, everyone's in the NFL was good, but there's levels to even that. You got to get that man some help. You got to get Jacoby some help. And that may be why they're not playing Drake May right now, because they know that they can't protect him as well as they could, especially being a young guy, and you don't want to get him mentally shot and get him out of his game. Because sometimes you can't recover. So I get what Gerard Mayo is doing, but you got to get these boys some help, especially up front.
Ty Law is our guest. If you were Tua, would you keep playing?
You know what? From where I'm sitting now, and because what he already got, 150, 200 million or whatever he got guaranteed, no one's going to say anything about it because we understand. But as a player, someone who wanted to compete, who's had injuries, I would probably say if the doctors say I can play, I'm going to play. You know what I mean? Because this is our dream. This is what we want to do. I'm just saying that was my mentality then. Right. Of course, I have a 150, 200 million guaranteed contract. That might have changed my mind a little bit. But, right. But as a player, Wiggy, we want to play the game. You know what I mean? It's one thing of, getting a check and all that stuff, but we want to play the game. Right. And when we played, Greg, it was called getting your bell rung. We've seen stars all the time. It just wasn't called a concussion.
Yeah, but
you know what I mean? So I know here's an extreme case, but as a player, we want to play. So that's going to be a decision that you might have to make him stop playing. The doctors might say you're done, and if the doctors say you're done, if you go back out there, I mean, you can lose your life. That might be a reality for him, or you will never be the same. And you talking about when you have a wife and kids, you might have to shut it down because he's already financially secure. So when we played, it was a little bit different in the mentality, and we didn't have, that option. We had to go out there and play. And if you're talking to me then, I'd have went back out there and played if the doctors said it was okay. I'm just saying that's just how we thought.
Yeah. All right. Most entertaining play of the game brought to you by Apex Entertainment. Experience the thrills at Apex Entertainment in Marlboro, where we will be once again this year for 24 lanes, the Ty Law bowling event. I bet Matt Light will come this year.
Right.
Are you going to show up?
I'm always there. I showed up Saturday, and I'll show up to any event Ty has.
That is November 20th. I hope
you
join us. Yes, what?
Yeah, hell yeah, we're gonna be there. Yeah. We got to get Matt to come too. Yeah, Matt. I'm gonna get on him today and make sure he's there.
Okay,
he got to come, man. Love Matt, man. Crazy personality too, man. Matt is a funny dude, man. He got it. So,
what do you got as the most entertaining play of the game?
I would have to go with the Jalen Polk touchdown. I mean, that's what I would go with.
Or Ramondre, being tough into it.
Yeah.
Well, do we got to take the Patriots? Come on, y'all being all nice. I know Gerard is our boy.
Yeah.
Man, but damn, I mean, the most entertaining play was letting DK Metcalf just run down everybody, nobody even touched him. That's DK Metcalf. That was quite entertaining. I got a chuckle out of that because you're a damn fool for letting DK Metcalf standing out there, the fastest, biggest, gigantic dude on the field, and you just gonna just let him run?
Yeah, that's one guy
Come
you don't
on,
let
man.
run free. That is one
You
guy.
damn right. So that's pretty entertaining. That was actually comical.
Yes.
All right, Ty Law, as always,
All right.
it is our pleasure.
Ty's going. I might see you down at Matt's event. Shoot me the address.
All right, man. All right, brother.
All right.
Hey, come on, man. Come on, Wiggy. Hey,
Where is it?
hey, I'm looking at you, Wig. Hey, don't leave me down there. Come on, man. It's gonna be a few down there, but come on, man.
All right, I
You
might
gotta come
pull
on.
up.
It's in Rhode Island.
All right, so
you
maybe I have
gotta
to
drive
get the
to Rhode
address.
Island.
It's like 30 minutes from here. Shouldn't be too bad.
Or you could take a gray bike.
No,
It'll
I'll
take
take-
you like
I'll take
7
my-
hours to get down there.
I'll drive my truck. It'll take me like 30 minutes.
All right, Ty, thank you. We'll
Thanks,
talk to
Ty.
you again
All
next
right,
week.
thanks, guys.
All right, there he is, the great Ty Law.
I just need the Addy.
What?
I just need the Addy so I know where I'm
the
going.
address. Okay.
Yeah.
Thought you wanted
I
the
thought you were
Audi.
looking for Adderalls.
No.
Okay.
Just the address.
Okay.